So not only is Jaren a planner, she usually knows what she wants and she usually gets it. She made it clear that I'm not supposed to be using my phone for the speech tonight. She said that I should be using a printout. So give me a moment while I switch. If you're in the back, this is the new iPhone Flip. It's a printout, so I think I've complied with the request. On to the woman of the evening. Jaren. Jaren did well in school, good grades, great friends. College was a little bit of a rocky start for Jaren. Some of you may not know that she was on probation her freshman year. She will be quick to clarify that it was residential probation, as if being a homeless freshman was okay. Jaren, you are an amazing woman. I'm very proud to be your father. Happy to be here to celebrate this amazing marriage with you and Dean. Which brings us to Dean. Dean. I was anxious to meet this young man that had captivated her heart. Unfortunately, I was the very last member of my family to interact with Dean. And that first interaction was a phone call, a very memorable phone call. I made the epic mistake of asking Dean, "Did you see any interesting cases today?" This is our first conversation. What ensued was a very graphic, detailed description of having found male forming inside the body of a female patient. Not exactly the response I was hoping for or the first conversation with my future son-in-law. To this day, if I hear Dean say, "Oh, you gotta see this," I walk away. Almost exactly 2 years ago, Dean was dog-sitting our little dog, George. You knew this had to make it into the speech. Over the course of dog-sitting that evening, Dean managed to feed George 3 days worth of chicken in about 3 hours. We were unaware of this overfeeding situation until the next morning as we were on our way to the airport. A couple hours later, mid-flight, George, our dog, had what could only be described as an explosive event. Dean, we're glad you didn't choose veterinary medicine. With everything I've mentioned tonight, it is good to know that I will have an amazing child to look after me when I finally start to age. So, thank you in advance, Dean. But Jaren, please make sure he measures my chicken intake properly.